How do, gang? Oh God, look at this. This is the great British climate. Oh, cracky. So, I'm out again. Fully rigged up for the weather. And let's just make this a touch bit. Yeah. I'm going back to the place that I wrecked and found a couple of weeks ago. So, not the ideal conditions I would have wanted to come. The idea of coming here tonight was to basically watch the fireworks over Sheffield. And as you can see, I don't think there's going to be much of that going on because I'm in the clouds. Wow. Right then, I'm going to put the camera away. It's getting wet through, and I'll bring you back when I've got to the campsite and probably got the tent up, because it's not really the weather for mucking about with a camera as a priority over getting a shelter up and getting out of this stuff. I'll speak to you soon, and welcome back. Can you see me? I hope so. Right. Welcome to my humble abode. It's not quite finished yet. As I said in the previous segment, I just wanted to get in the shelter and get out of the rain, because as you can hear, it's tipping it down. Just what you want. Excuse me while I fix my strap. So yeah, why have I come out here? Well, you'll have seen me, well, I hope you'll have seen me, I think it was the previous video where I came out here just to suss out the lie of the land, etc., and see where it was. So this is really the first opportunity that I've had to do a camp. Still trying to square all my stuff away. So what time is it? It's 4 o'clock, so it's going to be going dark soon. I'm not really in need of food yet, but I might just have a brew. I'm not ready for a beer. Temperature's not too bad, as you can see. I've got my my base layer and my fleece hoodie. I don't really think I need to be putting this on just yet. This is my down jacket. I want to try and keep that as dry as possible for as long as possible, obviously. So Shall we make a brew? Oh, okay, we're actually recording. I didn't realise. Probably not be really useful, but tea bag goes in the water, or water goes onto the tea bag, and you let it sit for a bit. This is called mashing. And when you're happy with the state of the brew, and based on your desired strength, etc, etc, then you can take the tea bag out. Put that over there somewhere. And then, and only then, you put the milk in. I've got some of these, gone off Amazon, big bag full, for next to nothing. It's not proper milk, but it'll do it a push. I've just noticed we're starting to lose the light, so we'll get some light on. Okay. Tea up, everybody. Oh, bliss. Absolute bliss. Right then, bit of a Met check. Well, as you can still hear, it's tipping it down, but I just wanted to see what temperature we are in here. I don't know whether you can see that, but we're on 12 degrees. So that's not too bad, is it, in here? Almost balmy. I'm not going to stick my arm out, I'll just get wet through. It is due to stop raining about 9 o'clock apparently, but that remains to be seen. Yeah, the rain is going to be replaced by fog, so I'm still not going to get to see anything. So what do we know? I've been watching Paul Mesner this morning, and well, actually I watched Paul's video last night, and I watched Darren's video from was it Homes Away? I watched his video this morning. Both excellent accounts from different perspectives of the trip that they had. I'll call it the Brecon Beacons because I've got no chance of calling it that by its proper Welsh name. So yeah, good on you, Darren, for getting Paul out like that. I ain't been to Wales for ages, certainly not in the hills, and certainly not down in South Wales where I think that was shot in the Beacons. Not since I was a young and foolish chap doing the Cambrian patrol. I think that was the last time I was down that way. Yeah, I did 3 of those buggers in pretty much this kind of weather. except it was coming down, or coming at me sideways, or coming at us sideways. Yeah. But I'm well happy with this tent. Second time out. It's tons of room for one. I mean, as I've got it now, without the inner in, you could probably get, actually get 2 people in here. Just having a brew, you know what I mean? As a bit of a makeshift shelter. But certainly, if you with the inner up, it's going to be very snug for 2. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it isn't. But yeah, definitely a one-man palace. And with these things, oh, you can't see that one; it's off shot. With the trekking poles installed, it's pretty much a limpet. It don't move. So yeah, I've got me coat, which is soaked on the outside and on the inside, unfortunately. Yeah, got that drying off a little bit, because no doubt I'll need to go for a toilet stop at some point. Yeah. So that trip of theirs to Wales, going back to what I was talking about earlier, I do digress. Cracking scenery, and I think what made the trip for the both of them was the way the clouds were moving in the morning. It was just fascinating to watch. I guess to experience that firsthand is quite something. And now it's time for another slurp of my brew. Right, just started to hear some fireworks over that direction, which is heading towards Red Myers and that area. Now I happen to know that there's a big fireworks display going off at the Three Merry Lads at Lodge Moor, which is just down the road from Red Myers. I happen to know this because we were asked to play that show, and we couldn't, because Matt, our singer guitarist, is in another band. He's in another band, if I can get my bloody words out, and they were already committed tonight. So there you go. We couldn't play it. We played it last year. It started off as a bit of a faff, because it was like another night like tonight, windy, rainy, and we had all the gear under a gazebo, but turned out to be a cracking night, and really enjoyed it. And we were actually looking forward to being asked back. We were asked back, but as I say, Matt's band, the Crooked Crows, had already got something booked, so we couldn't play. Speaking of the band, you may be wondering why I don't put anything on my YouTube channel about the band. Well, it was a decision I made some time ago, because we are a covers band. We don't do any original material. So if I was to start uploading videos of us playing and stuff like that, I'd probably end up getting copyright strikes left, right and centre. So that's why we don't do anything, or I don't put anything of the band on my channel. The other thing is that normally we're far too busy setting up, taking down, playing and stuff like that to actually to record stuff. I mean, we have recorded bits and pieces from certain gigs, but normally we just rely on other people filming us and sticking that on our Facebook page. So if you want to go and have a look at the band is called You're Next. I'll stick a link in the description. If you also go and read my about details on the channel page, I think there's a link there as well. So yeah, go and have a look. And we play all around Sheffield, Chesterfield area. We're trying to get a little bit further, get a few new venues in the calendar, and hopefully you'll be able to come and see us one night. So if you want to come see us, actually, we're at the Tavern, Brimmington, the first Saturday in December, and we're also at the Milestone Crystal Peak Shopping Centre Saturday the 30th of December, which is kind of like our local home turf. So if you want to come see us, and I'd love to see you, and come say hi. You know, let me know who you are, and there you go. All right. Well, the rain is starting to ease. It's almost completely gone. That's good timing, that, because I need to step outside. Catch you in a bit. Right, gang, it's starting to turn a bit now. I've just been out and there was a little bit of a respite in the rain, so I nipped outside for a comfort break, and well, it's a little bit early yet, but this is what I'm having for my tea. This is leftovers from a meal I cooked a couple of weeks ago, and it's basically chicken thigh meat in a creamy onion, mushroom, garlic, boozy sauce. I think it was brandy I put in it or something. There is a theme, isn't there? I've got a problem. So that's going in. I've got some boil in the bag pasta to go with it. So once that's heated up and raging hot, I'm going to pop it in my cosy to keep it warm, and then I'll put the pasta on. And once the pasta's warm, I shall chuck the pasta in with the chicken and have some scoff. Yeah, it's the temperature's starting to drop. I know I said it was 12 degrees earlier, but let's see what it is now. That's 9.6, so temperature is dropping. And obviously the rain's come back. Forecast has been updated, now we've got rain until midnight, so I'm going to be tent bound all evening. Right, well, it's a bit too early to have my snap. I think I'll go back to watching YouTube.
I'm parked up on top of Snake Pass.
My God, who's that?
The forecast said it's going to be a bit damp and misty. I think I'll get the waterproofs on.
Right, it's 20 to 6, so I thought I'd start the evening with a nice cup of soup. Just been I uploaded a photo to the socials, and I've just been reading like the comments that are coming back already. All the people that are nicely tucked away at home in the warm and the dry. And here I am, sat on a hill in a tent. You're loving it. Oh, by the way, with some of my birthday money, I got myself some new gloves. Take a look at those. I think they're the MT900 climbing or mountaineering gloves. They're waterproof. They've got loops on, so you can put your wrist through, and then so you can take them off and let them dangle like that. They've got loops to help you pull them on. Velcro wrist strap. Contoured, I don't know whether you can see it, but you've got contour in here, on the in there, and in the fingers. Little loop there. Oh, water's boiling already. Don't get that way, spirit burner. I know, controversial. But yeah, I thought when they arrived, I was well impressed, because I bought them online. I thought, oh, they look all right, and then when you get to feel them, the fit and the finish, very, very nice. So yeah, amongst a few other things, I've been trying to get me winter mounting gear sorted and replaced. Because I'm not getting any younger. And when you've got a pair of boots, steam. I'll make some condensation. Yeah, when you've got a pair of boots that weigh 1.2 kilos each, you're not hiding to nothing if you put those things on. And if the conditions warrant it, obviously, when I bought those boots, they came with a set of crampons, which are a set of clog 12-point strap-on jobs. No snickering at the back. Yeah, they look like they've from the 60s, or maybe even early, I don't know. Anyway, if I'm going to continue this this caper into the winter, I'm going to have to have the right gear. So I can't afford to replace the boots yet. I've already replaced the crampons. I've replaced my tried and trusty mountain technology technical axe, which is the one I climb Mont Blanc with. And I think I've gone about 200 grams lighter, maybe 300 grams lighter with a new ice axe. That's a Grivel Zero. So I've got a pair of them actually. So I thought, for the offer that I saw, for what they were on at, I thought I'll get two, and then I've got a spare if anybody's with me that hasn't got one. I mean, it's not a climbing axe. It's just it's just a very basic walking axe. But it's a must-have piece of kit if you're going up the hills in the deep winter when there's snow and ice. So yeah, I'm slowly getting my stuff upgraded. I mean, for the boots I've got on now, the cold weather boots, they're a little bit too flexible for crampons, but I've got a set of Nortec micro spikes, and they fit perfectly. So if I'm on fairly easy ground, like walking up towards Kinder and whatnot, I can certainly get away with these boots. But I want to do something a little bit more testing of my abilities. So I need some proper B2 boots. I've seen various different models, makes and models, but I really need to try them on. And then once I know what size I need and the boot that fits me the best, it's a case of saving up. Maybe get them with paying 3, something like that. Right then, I'm going to have my soup. See you in a bit. So if anybody's wondering how I'm reheating my my food, that's how. Just crush the bag into a ball, put plenty of water in the pot and let it rip. As you can see, using the Wind Pro again, plenty of ventilation. I mean, this tank's fairly drafty anyway because it doesn't go all the way to the floor, but I've got the end open there. I've got both the vents open, so put that vent open, that vent open. I don't know if you can see it. Hey, GoPro, don't know why I bother. Just started filming the boil in the bag, and the bloody battery's gone from 60% to 0 and powered down. So what I normally do with this, I get it boiling, let it boil for 5 minutes, take it out, give it a shake, scrunch it back up, get it back in for another 5 minutes. With that being chicken, I want to make sure it's absolutely raging hot. Been defrosting in the fridge overnight. Obviously I took it out of the freezer to sorry, out the fridge to put it in my bag. So not only has it travelled well, it's also kept my other food cool. Yeah, I want to get this out of the way, and once I've tidied up, I'm going to put the inner up and get my warm clothes on. And as you can probably hear, the rain's at it again. I'll bring you back when there's something more exciting going off. Okay, so the chicken is resting in here. Pasta's in there. Look what I've got. This is nice, this stuff. Nice and chocolatey. Anyway, cheers everybody. Oh, nice. It's not good beer. It's a proper fine bit of stout. Giving it another few minutes. Right, so now we've got 1 bag of chicken in creamy sauce. It's still raging hot. I've been in that for the last 7 minutes. Don't know whether I'll be able to do this easily enough. Tell you what, let's get the pasta out. So if you're thinking about buying meals for backpacking, oh yeah, that's plenty hot. That's Asda's own green pesto fusilli micro pasta. I think they're about 65p, and what with the leftovers and the cost of that bag, I mean, you just chuck leftovers, well, leftover food, you just chuck it away, don't you? So it's like no brainer, and it's going to be a hell of a lot more nutritious than one of those things you get. Oh, I think I need the knife for this. Where's the knife? Oh, this is probably where I end up getting. Oh, I can smell it already. Oh. That's why you should have a sharp knife. Right, let's see if you can see this. Probably going to be more food in here than I can actually stomach, but we'll give it a go. Put half the pasta in there for now. So this is why you need a long handled spoon to be camping with. That's warm still. Right, let's just see if you can, see if I can get you. You see that? The smell, the goodness. That's pretty good. That is really good. Right, I'm going to scoff this, you can go away. I think what I'll do is, if anybody wants the recipe for this chicken dish that I made, excuse me, I think it's one I found on YouTube. But it's gorgeous. Oh, where are you? Yeah. Big lumps of chicken. Chestnut mushrooms, onions, garlic, some herbs. I think I might, did I put sherry in this? I can't remember what I put in it, to be fair, but it's banging. I have to say, that were a bit of good scran. Couldn't quite finish it all. There was just a little bit of sauce and a few bits of pasta left in the bottom, and obviously the rest of the pasta in the packet that I didn't use. No wonder I'm not losing no more weight. You got to enjoy your camping though. Right folks, hang on, let me sort this out. Oh dear, it's not pleasant out there at all. Just been out for another comfort break. Quickly went round the tent pegs. I've had to just unguy or unbungee the footprint because the rain was blowing in on it, and where my trekking pole is, I've got a puddle right there. I'll show you in a minute. So hopefully with what I've just done, that should stop any more water coming in. I mean, that is the low point. I'm a couple of inches higher in here, so I'm not really worried about that, but yeah, it's I do pick them, don't I? Yeah, I do pick the weekends to come camping. Come camping with Michael. What happens? It rains. We get wet. Went camping with Chillo. What happens? It's drizzly and horrible, and we have to go in the tents early. Come camping on my own. What happens? It absolutely lashes it down. So I'm starting to see a trend here. Oh well. Yeah, the other thing was that my rucksack just took a soaking because it was literally tucked up against the bottom of the trekking pole. But I've managed to get it out of the water now. So the drying up phase is going to be fun tomorrow. Never mind. Other than that, I'm happy. Spoke to Jackie, just did a bit of a video call on Messenger. In fact, I'm going to see if I can get back in touch with her after this. Because we've been basically playing video call tag. So she should be in the pub by now. I'll leave you there for now. I'm only going to end up spouting some gibber. Okay, we'll speak to you soon. By heck. Just been outside again. Don't know what's happening with me tonight, but stuff seems to be running straight through me. Not food, I might add. Wow. It's not very nice out there at all, as I've said. I'm just so glad I brought this tent with me this week, all this time. I know I've not got that much space compared to the Helm 1. Oh, I've got loads. Just trying to warm up again. Well, tripod's taking a dive. Yeah. So just like I say, I'm just trying to get myself warm again after being outside. Although I do have one, I don't generally bring it with me, but I think this is a lesson. I need to start bringing my pee bottle with me. Good grief. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Sharing is caring and all that. Right. I'll see you later. Don't know whether you can hear that. But it's raining pretty hard at the minute. Can't believe that some folks are out watching fireworks on a night like tonight. I know I wouldn't be. Oh dear. But I've got nice and warm. I've got all my down gear on again. And I've not even been in my sleeping bag yet. I don't think it's that particularly cold. I think it's just a wind chill when you get outside. Yeah, just biding the time. I am getting a bit sleepy actually, late like this, but the problem that I have is if I go to sleep now, I won't sleep through. And I'll wake up about 2 in the morning, and then I'll be wide awake then until 7 or 8, or whenever I choose to get up. So give it another hour at least. Alright, I just thought I'd let you know that it's still raining. Catch you later. It's just on 10 o'clock and it's absolutely tipping it down. I don't know when this is going to give over, but it's certainly getting me money's worth. Well, I'm warm and I'm dry. Just look at this. The biggest problem that I've got is when I'm hunkered down like this, it's not getting all achy. Yeah. means I might not get much sleep. Anyway, I think this is going to be the last time I put anything towards the camera tonight. It's not very good content, is it, when it's just me in a tent with the sound of rain and me waffling, trying to make something up. So I'll leave it till the morning. Okay guys, we'll see you then. Morning everybody. Survived the night. Oh, I must admit, I was a bit dubious in bringing this sleeping bag because this is the Aegis Max Nano 2. Yeah, because the comfort rating is 5 degrees, and I think the minimum temperature was 7 last night, maybe 6. But what I have got, which I've had for ages and never used, is this thing. The OAX sleeping bag liner. I've had it for a while. In fact, I think I got it not long after I bought this bag, but I've just never used it. I don't really get on well with bag liners until last night. It seems. Yeah, I've been really warm for such a small sleeping bag and bag liner. It's yeah, just sticking the liner in it has made quite a difference. I didn't put my dry gear on last night. I managed to keep myself relatively dry. My feet were okay, base layer was fine, not sweaty at all. So literally I've slept in the clothes that I came here in. With it, obviously I put my head on and my hat and me buff. Put my hood up. Because this sleeping bag doesn't have a hood. But my head wasn't cold at all. Quite comfortable. And obviously on this thing, the Big Agnes Rapide SL, I'm comfy as. Yeah, smashing that. Okay, well, I think I need to get out and let's go and see what we can see. Got a bit of colour in the sky. We can actually see Sheffield over there. Wow, that breeze is a little bit biting. As you can see on the air temps, it's about 5.5 degrees out there. The wind is gusting about 12 with a steady, probably about steady 7 mile an hour. Now my that little anemometer won't show the wind chill until it's actually below freezing, so we've not quite got there yet. But I was good call on the bag liner, because I'm right on. Well, I'm nearly. If I was outside the tent, I would be at the comfort level of the sleeping bag. And to be honest, it was. I was more than warm last night. I was toasty. Right, I need to get a brew on. I've opened the door right up, so I can watch the sunrise. It's not far up. It's not too far away. Spin you around. Yeah, I've opened the door up to the second position, so I can see things a bit more clearly. Look at those colours. Lovely. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those. Tea up, everybody. I've been stuck in here last night. Watching this sunrise. Listening to the grouse. Makes it all worth it, really. So right now I've got a decision to make. Do I drop camp now? Or do I stick around, have some breakfast, and maybe deal with that weather front? Yeah. I think what I might do is just drop camp and have breakfast in the car. Yeah, let's do that. Right, as you can see, apologies for the wind. I mistakenly packed my microphone in the bag, but that's where we were. Just a bit of flat grass. So what do we say? Make no trace. Right, let's head back to the car for a brew and a bit of breakfast. Just look at the views today. Yeah, it's just a shame that we didn't have those views yesterday. I must admit, when I got up for my midnight, not midnight, but midnight toilet break, it was pretty clear and I could see the lights of the city. It was gorgeous. But then I did hear some more rain after that.
But oh, what a morning. Oh, this has been worth it. This has been worth the wait. Right, let's hoof it back to the car. Let's get a brew and a bit of breakfast. Right, I'm just 200 yards away from the car now. Still there, which is nice. Right, well, if you've watched it to the end, many thanks. If you want to give the little thumbs up signal a tickle, if you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Helps me out no end and gives me a little bit of encouragement. So yeah, if you like what you see, I've got plenty more videos of me hoofing about, so have a watch. So I don't know the next time I'll be out, because the next time I'm out camping should be a woodland camp with a bushcraft group, and that's our Christmas do, and I won't be filming. So maybe Christmas time when I break up for leave. So until then, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Remember, leave no trace and stay safe, folks. Stay safe. Cheers. Ta-ra. Bricky's on. Beans and ham, or gammon. Good stuff.